Okay, I have a really helpful thing to tell you guys today. Usually I go through a lot of these cables. If you know what this cable is here, this is a standard USB iPhone 5 cable, and this cable here is designed to fail right here where it connects to the most important part. So anyway, this cable fortunately is still intact, but it's about to break. And I know a lot of people have had this headache to where when this breaks, they'll use it until basically it falls apart. To prevent this from happening, if you see it kind of cringe up here, or if you feel like it's going to fail on you, or even when you buy it new, I suggest that you go out to the store and get some of these. This is heat shrink, and what it is, it's like this plastic type of material or rubber type of material that actually shrinks when heat is applied to it. And so what this does, it creates a protective layer over this part right here, so you don't ever have to worry about it bending and breaking eventually. So you prolong the life of this, and you get to save 10 to 20 bucks, and you know, they could make this to where it lasts. When I say they, I mean Apple, Samsung, whoever it is, any type of cord manufacturer, any type of manufacturer, they usually plan to make your product obsolete, meaning it'll break eventually or wear out, so you eventually have to buy a new one. It's just a business scheme. It goes on a lot, but it kind of sucks too. This behind me right here, also behind my apparatus of things here, is a heat gun. You can buy one of these from the store for about 30 bucks to 50 bucks. We have one here in the shipping department, so I'm going to demonstrate exactly what you need to do and how quick this goes. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to heat shrink both sides here, and I'm going to do it by taking some heat shrink. You can get this stuff for a couple bucks at any hobby store. I think you can get it at Office Depot, Fry's, Staples even, but be sure you get the heat shrink that has some glue in it. And basically you want to cut a little size of this with like a scissor or something like that, but basically roughly about a half an inch to an inch. Basically you're going to slip this heat shrink on and take it all the way to the other side, and then you're going to slip the other piece for the other end, which would be the most important end right here, and you kind of want to get it up to the edge. And then after that, I'm going to take the heat gun, and I'm going to check the setting, make sure that it's not too hot, because this could really burn you and hurt, and it could also ruin the wire, so you don't want to have it too hot. And this heat shrink is a little big, if you can see, but we'll try to see if we can shrink it enough to where it makes a sizable difference. So hold on real quick. I'm going to start off on low. I'm going to try not to burn my fingers here. If I do, you guys won't see it because I'll cut the video. So anyway, I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen. The heat shrink is shrinking. I'm going to stop it real quick and kind of press down on it. Remember, this heat shrink has some sort of adhesive or some glue inside of it, so it'll start getting real sticky on the inside. We can kind of press it together and kind of mold it. Kind of get the gun real close up to it, and it'll shrink. Again, you don't want it too hot and too close, otherwise you might damage the wire. This seems like it's been shrunk to its max, and if you touch it, it touches a little jello-y, and that means it's pretty much at its melting point. So that, we'll let this cool off here. That end is done. It doesn't look pretty, I know, but it'll save you some bucks, and it'll make this end real stiff once it's hard, once it's dried. So we'll do that to the other side as well. Again, you don't want to get too close here again. You're going to either burn your finger or damage the USB component. And it's shrinking, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of play with it real quick to see if I can push that up, and as you can see, it's as flush as I can get it with this pin right here. So I'm going to apply a little bit more heat. And the heat shrink will, within a few seconds, start to shrink to its smallest size. And like I said earlier, it'll feel really warm and kind of sticky-ish, but it won't get on your finger or anything. And then so we'll let this side cool off. Now this side is completely cool. It's hard. So now you have this extra protective layer to prevent this end of the wire to split. That's all you get, and hope you guys can take benefit out of this video. I'm going to do this to all my wires. I do have, I am the shipping department, and I have a bunch of shipping material and papers and all that stuff laying here. But anyway, I'm going to do it to this guy here. This is it's my MacBook Pro charger. It's very new and nothing's happened here, but this cord also is designed to fail, and it fails very quickly within a year or less. So may as well go out and spend a few extra bucks, but you can do this to all your wires, and you'll never have to go and buy a new one again, unless you lose it, obviously, or do some jump roping with it. But other than that, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll stay tuned for more videos coming soon, possibly with my new GoPro, or my company's new GoPro. And also, if you're interested in electronics, drones, manufacturing of any sort, visit us at dragoncircuits.com, and have a nice day. Thanks.